Om Akratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatame Sada Saṃskṛtam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam Vagartha Viva Sampraktau Vagartha Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitaro Vande Parvati Parameshwaro Yenaksharasamamnayam Adhigamya Maheshwarat Kritsnam Vyakaranam Proktam Tasmai Paninaye Namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakarancha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Om Sagana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Vadhitamastama Vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Ayun Rluk Eong I ouch Hayavarat Lun Nyamagananam Jabhai Ghadadash Jabagadadash Khapa Chatata Chatato Kapai Shashasar Al. This Mageshwara Sutra, we are chanting every class. It is good to chant every class. If we stop chanting this and again start chanting after a month or two, you would have forgotten the Mageshwara Sutra. So better to chant Mageshwara Sutra every class. And also the Shiksha Sutra also. Shiksha Sutra and Shabdam also. Shabdam, all Shabdas we cannot do it. So therefore we chant only a selective Shabda, a new Shabda every class. Okay. So in this Mageshwara Sutra now, what is the Kar letter? I asked the same question yesterday also. Kar. Kar stands for?
It's a second
first
letter
of all classes.
And then sibilants excluding
hard consonants. Yeah.
Starting from the 11th Sutra, Kha, and ending with the Anubandha, the eighth letter, Repa, which is in the 13th Sutra. It covers all the letters. That is first letter of all the classes, second letter, and all the sibilants except Ha. Khar. Remember this. We'll be using it today. Then Akuga Visarjaniyanam Kantaha
Akurasjiniyanam kantaha.
Ichuyashanam talu.
Ichuyashanam talu.
Ruturashanam murdha.
Ruturashanam murdha.
Lutulasanam dantaha.
Lutulasanam dantaha.
Upupadmaniyanam oshtau.
Upadmaniyanam oshtau.
Nyamanganam nasikacha.
Namananam nasikacha.
Edaitoko kantatalu.
Edaitoho kantatalu.
Odautoko kantaushtam.
Odautoho kantaushtam.
Akarasya dantaushtam.
Akarasya dantaushtam.
Jakhva moliyasya jakhva molyam.
Jikvamulyasya jikvamulyam.
Nasika anuswarasya.
Nasika anuswarasya.
Okay. You can mute now. I'm sharing a Word file. You can see whatever we discussed so far in the previous classes. It's a write-up. It's a write-up on that. Do you see the Word file? Introduction,
Yes, Charanjit.
Pratyaya and Padam. Okay, you can mute and just listen to me. Pratiyate vidiyate asmat iti pratyaha. That is the definition of a pratyaya. We are not going to see in detail the pratyaya, but some knowledge is required. So, what is a pratyaya? Vidiyate, that which is ordained, after which, that is called a pratyaya. After what? After a prakriti. A pratyaya is suffix added to a prakriti. And the prakriti could be a pratipadikam or dhatu. So prakriti plus pratyaya. Prakriti plus the pratyaya will give a padam. Need not be padam always, because there are other pratyayas are there. Other pratyayas are there. So adding that, you get a shabda only, a pratipadikam only, not a padam. This is with reference to the dhatu and dhatu, reference to the dhatu to which we add the tinganta pratyaya. That is the idea. That is why I have given prakriti plus pratyaya padam. So there are other pratyayas. When you add that to a dhatu or to a pratipadikam, you don't get a padam. Okay, so this is only from the perspective of the ting pratyaya and sup pratyaya, about which we discussed already. So prakriti plus pratyaya give rise to a padam from the perspective of ting and sup. That one more line has to be added. I will add it. Okay. Otherwise, this line will be misleading. So you can understand, for you at this stage, it doesn't harm. This is fine. Prakriti plus pratyaya padam. This understanding is fine. And the prakriti could be a dhatu or a pratipadikam. And what pratyas we are going to add, our focus is only on the two pratyas. One is a sup pratyaya, other one is ting pratyaya. When you add that to the prakriti, If it is a Pratipadikam, you get a Namapadam. If it is a Dhatu, you get a Kriyapadam. Okay. So if the Prakriti is Pratipadikam, then the addition of Pratyaya results in Namapadam. So Pratipadikam plus Pratyaya is Namapadam. For example, you can see Rama is a Pratipadikam. Rama, it's a noun base, Pratipadikam. And a set of pratyayas called subpratyayas added to the Pratipadikam will give Namapadam. We have seen, for example, Rama plus the pratyaya corresponding to the Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Pratyaya corresponding to Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam will give Ramaha. Will give Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam will give Ramaha. Similarly, the pratyaya corresponding to Pratama Vibhakti Dvivachanam will give you Ramu. And similarly, the pratyaya corresponding to Pratama Vibhakti Bhagavachanam will give Ramaha. What pratyaya? That is not given. We'll see that later. So Ramaha, Ramu, Ramaha. How do you get? From the Pratipadikam, Rama. So the addition of pratyaya corresponding to the Vibhakti and the Vachanam, it gives the declension of Rama. Ramaha, this is only example for Pratama Vibhakti. Similarly, for Dvitiya Vibhakti, Tritiya Vibhakti, Chaturthi, Panchami, all the Vibhaktis. Ikati, a Shabda. Shabda declension. Declension of the Shabda, Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramo, Raman, Ramena, Ramabhyam, iti. Okay. Then, so you add the pratyaya, you add the subpratyaya to the Rama, you get the Shabda. When you add the pratyaya, lot of changes happen in the Prakriti. After the changes, what you get, the final form is Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramo, Raman. What are those changes? That is not the scope of discussion. We know adding the pratyaya we get Ramaha. If you know Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramo, Raman, that is enough. You can use it and form sentences. Just for your knowledge, I am giving those subpratyayas, listing the subpratyayas. They are not important, just for your knowledge. So remember that. So don't worry about those pratyayas. What are those pratyayas? How does it give? How does it change the Rama Shabda to Ramaha or other Vibhakti Vachanam? That is not the scope of this class. So don't worry about it. But I will show you the pratyayas, all the 21 pratyayas. Why 21 pratyayas? Because 7 Vibhakti and 3 Vachanam. Therefore, 21 pratyayas will be there. And these 21 pratyayas are called subpratyayas. Subpratyayas they are added to Pratipadikam. And you get 21 Namapadams. That is called the declension of the Pratipadikam. Another important thing is these pratyayas, the subpratyayas, the 21 pratyayas, it also has a name, Sanya, Vibhakti pratyaya. It is also as a name, Vibhakti pratyaya. So, therefore, each pratyaya corresponding to the Vibhakti and the Vachanam added to a Pratipadikam, it gives rise to Vibhaktyanta Padam. Vibhakti Anta Padam, Vibhaktyanta Padam. Padam which ends with the Vibhakti pratyaya, otherwise called Subpratyaya. And that is a Padam, Vibhaktyanta Padam. And why are they called Subpratyaya? Why these 21 pratyayas are called Subpratyaya? It has a reason. I am giving you the list of pratyayas here. Pratama Vibhakti, you can see. I have given here Karakam also. That is not required now. We have seen Kartrikarakam and Karmakarakam. Other Karaka and all we have not seen, yet we will be seeing slowly. So Pratama Vibhakti is represented in Kartrikarakam. Therefore, Karakam also is written, but that column is not important now. So Pratama Vibhakti Pratyaya you can see. Su, Au, Jas. Su is the Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana Pratyaya added to the Pratipadikam. And what you get is a Padam. Similarly, Au. Pratama Vibhakti Vivachana Pratyaya. Similarly, Jas. Su, Au, Jas. Then Dvitiya Vibhakti. Au, Shas. Dvitiya Vibhakti. Au, Shas. Tritiya. Tabhyam, Bis. And Chaturthi. Ngebhyam, Byas. Panchami. Nyasibhyam, Byas. And Shashti. Nyas, Os, Am. And Saptami. Ni, Os, Sub. So 7 vibhaktis and 7 vachanam. Pratama vibhakti ekavachana pratyaya starts with the pratyaya Su. And the Saptami vibhakti bahuvachana pratyaya ends with the Anubandha, the ith letter Pakara. Therefore, forming the Pratyahara, starting from Su, ending with Pakara, we get Sup. So Sup is a short form, short notation to denote all the 21 Pratyas. Simple. That is why it is called Sup. Sup Pratyaya or Vibhakti Pratyaya. Vibhakti is also a name. Okay, then. So don't worry about these Pratyas and all. Just to give you why it is called Sup. That information I want to give you. That's why I gave this list of Pratyas. So now, Rama is a Pratipadikam. Udagaranam you can see. Rama is a Pratipadikam. You add the Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana Pratyaya, which is Su, and you get Ramaha. How do you get Ramaha? We will see that later. Similarly, Rama plus Dvitiya Vibhakti Pratyaya, which is Au, you get Ramau. And Rama plus Jas, that is Pratama Vibhakti Bahuvachana Pratyaya, you get Ramaha. So the Pratyaya with the Pratipadikam undergoes some changes. It causes some changes in the Pratipadikam, and the Padam is formed. So similarly, for all the Vibhaktis and Vachanams, Pratyaya is added. Therefore, the whole language is nothing but the Prakriti and Pratyaya. Pratyayas are very important. The Pratyaya, it has got the set of letters which will have Anubandha, that is ith letter. The ith letter, it does some work and then it disappears. And every Pratyaya has got some meaning. It conveys some meaning also. Therefore, the Pratyayas are important. What Pratyaya you are adding, that gives a certain meaning. So that 4 Pratyayas are important. And there are many Pratyayas are there. So far we have seen only, I have mentioned only Sup Pratyaya, Ting Pratyaya. Other Pratyayas are there, Krit Pratyayas are there, Tatita Pratyayas are there, Samasanta Pratyayas are there, other Pratyayas are there. Those Pratyayas are not added. Those Pratyayas are added to, again, the Prakriti, but you don't get a Padam. You get, again, another Pratipadikam. Anyway, don't worry about that. Those are another set of Pratyayas that we will be seeing later. Now, if the Prakriti is Dhatu, so far we have seen if the Prakriti is Pratipadikam, what happens? Now, if the Prakriti is Dhatu, then what do you get? Dhatuhu plus Kriya Padam, you get, Dhatuhu plus Pratyaya, you get Kriya Padam. Pratipadikam plus Pratyaya, you get Namapadam, and Dhatu plus Pratyaya, you get Kriya Padam. And how many Dhatus are there? There are about 2000 Dhatus. And these Dhatus, they are grouped into 10. And what are they that we have seen? first group, which is called Bhuvadihi or Bhuvadayaha. Second group is called Adadihi. Given the number of dhatus in each group also. The first group has got 1035 dhatus. The second group, Adadigana, it has 72 dhatus are there. The third group, which is called Jugotyadi, it has 24 dhatus. The fourth group, Divadi, it has got 140 dhatus. And the fifth group has got 35. Sixth group, 157 dhatus. It is called Tudadi. Seventh group, Rudhadi, it has 25 dhatus. And eighth group, the shortest group, it has got 10 dhatus. It's called Tanadi. And the ninth group, Kriyadi, it has 61. And the 10th group, Churadi, has got 411. If you count, it will not be 2000. So approximately 2000. Some say 2200. Maybe other dhatus are included. So approximately these are the dhatus in the Gana. And dhatus are classified into groups based on the similarity of declension. That already I mentioned. And these dhatus belonging to these 10 groups, they can be classified into Parasmaipadi and Atmanipadi. Parasmaipadi and Atmanipadi. Parasmaipadi dhatu and Atmanipadi dhatu. Parasmaipadi dhatu, why they call Parasmaipadi dhatu? Because they will take Parasmaipada pratyas. Parasmaipadi dhatu will take Parasmaipada pratyas, and Atmanipadi dhatu will take Atmanipadi pratyas. So dhatus, they are classified into Parasmaipadi and Atmanipadi. And why? Based on what pratyaya it takes. If it takes Parasmaipada pratyaya, then it is called Parasmaipadi dhatu. It takes Atmanipadi, then it is called Atmanipadi dhatus. If it can take any one, then it is called Ubayapadi. Ubaya means both. So Ubayapadi dhatu. So we cannot know from our understanding, our knowledge now, whether a dhatu is Parasmaipadi or Atmanipadi. It's not possible. We cannot know on our own. That knowledge we get only when we get exposed to the language. When we learn dhatus, then only we come to know this is a Parasmaipadi dhatu and this is a Atmanipadi dhatu. Okay. Then Parasmaipadi dhatu plus Parasmaipadi pratyaya, you get Kriyapadam. Parasmaipada Kriyapadam. And Atmanipadi dhatu plus Atmanipada pratyaya, you get Atmani Kriyapadam. You get Kriyapadam. And this Parasmaipada pratyayas corresponding to Purusha and Vachanam, they are 9 in number. Similarly, Atmanipada pratyayas also. Because 3 Purushas are there, Pratama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, Uttama Purusha, Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, Bhagavachanam. Therefore, 3 into 3, 9. So 9 set of pratyayas for Parasmaipada, Parasmaipadam, and 9 set of pratyayas for Atmanipadam. That also we saw. What are they? For Parasmaipada, it is Tiptasji, Madhyama Purusha, Siptasta, Uttama Purusha, Vipasmas. This is Parasmaipada pratyayas. For Atmanipada, it is Ta Atamja, and Madhyama Purusha, Thas Atamdvam, Thas Atamdvam. Then Uttama Purusha is It Vahi Mahing. You can note now, Mahing ending with Na, the It letter, Anubandha. And the first pratyaya is Tip. Therefore, forming the pratyahara with the first letter Tip and the last letter Na, we join, we take these 2 letters and we call this as a Ting pratyayas. So these pratyayas, the set of pratyayas, they are denoted by the pratyahara Ting. Ting stands for all these pratyayas. Sup stands for the pratyas added to Pratipadikam. Ting stands for the pratyas added to the dhatu. Similarly, this pratyas also, it has got the name Vibhakti Pratyaya. These have got the name Vibhakti Pratyaya. So Vibhakti Pratyaya is a common name for both Sup and Ting. So Dhatu plus Ting Pratyaya, you get Kriya Padam. Dhatu plus Ting Pratyaya, you get Kriya Padam. Now what is a Kriya Padam? You can define Kriya Padam now. That which ends with Ting Pratyayas are called Kriya Padam. This is what I would have said in the very beginning. That which ends with Ting Pratyayas, they are called Kriya Padam. Here the Prakriti is Dhatu and the Pratyaya is Ting. You get a Padam and the Pratyayas are Ting Pratyaya. Therefore, Kriya Padam. Therefore, what? Kriya Padam. Therefore, what is Kriya Padam? Kriya Padam is that which ends with Ting Pratyayas. Which ends with Ting. Ting Anta. Anta is ending. Therefore, another name for Kriya Padam is Tinganta. You say Tingantam. You would have heard this name, Tingantam. So, Kriya Padam has got another name, Tinganta. Ting Antaha. Ting, that is Ting Pratyaya. It is the Anta, ending. Ending of what? Ending for which one? Padam. Ending for which? Anta, ending. Ting is a Pratyaya. That which ends with. That means that Prakriti. That it ends with Ting, Anta. It's called Tinganta. That is Kriya Padam. Only Dhatu can take Ting Pratyayas. Therefore, Tinganta means Kriya Padam. Kriya Padam is derived from Dhatu. Therefore, another name for Kriya Padam is Tinganta. It's a technical name. Similarly for Sup also. Sup Pratyayas added to the Pratipadikam. You get Namapadam. Therefore, what is a Namapadam? It is a Sup Anta. Ending with the Sup Pratyaya. It is called Subantam. It is not Supantam, it is Subantam. Something happens to the Pakara. It undergoes Sandhi change. That we will be saying. We'll be saying when we see the Vyanjana Sandhi. Sup Anta becomes Subanta. So Subantam is another name for Namapadam. So now we have got Subantam Tingantam. Slowly we will drop the name Namapadam and Kriyapadam. We will say Subantam Tingantam. Subantam Tingantam in the context of studying with pratyayas. That is how it is used like that. Sup and Ting, we say, when we derive the Sup Anta and Tinganta by adding the Sup Pratyaya Ting Pratyaya to the Pratipadikam and the Dhatu. So in that context, it is said Sup Anta Tinganta. And it is used to even to denote the Namapadam, Kriyapadam in general also. That is also used because the name has become so common, Subanta, Tinganta. Even when they introduce the content of the class, what are the topics to be going to be covered in the class? They say Subanta, Tinganta. It means Namapadam, Kriyapadam. So Sup Anta Tinganta, so a new name. So you can note down. Subanta means Namapadam. So we will be using the word Subanta. And Tinganta, it is Kriyapadam. So now from this, what do you understand? What is a Padam? A Padam must end with a Sup or a Ting. A Padam must end with a Sup or a Ting. If it doesn't have a Sup or Ting, then it cannot be a Padam. It remains only a Prakriti. And Prakriti cannot be used in the language. It should be converted to a Padam. That is possible by adding the Pratyas, Sup or Ting. That is why in the beginning I mentioned Prakriti with pratyaya gives rise to a padam. That is only from the perspective of sup and ting pratyayas. Okay, now from this we understand sup antam padam is nama padam, that is subantam. Tingantam padam is kriya padam, that is tingantam. So therefore, combining these two, sup antam is a padam and name is there. You can call it as nama padam or subantam. Tingantam, that is a padam and that is kriya padam or tingantam. Now from this, the definition of padam can be derived. What is the definition? Panini Maharishi has given the definition of padam in the sutra. Sup ting antam padam. Simple. Sup ting antam is one word. It means what? That which ends with sup or ting, it's a padam. That which ends with sup or ting is a padam. If it ends with sup, it's a subanta. If it ends with ting, it's a tinganta. So this is the definition of a padam. So padam is a technical word. And here I have given the number. Number is not important, just for your knowledge. 1, 4, 14. 1, 4, 14. You can remember the number also. Later when we do, so this number will be helpful. 1, 4, 14. First chapter. First chapter of what? Ashtadhyayi. That is Panini's Sutra Pata. Sutra Pata is one of the work of Panini Maharishi. Important work of Panini Maharishi. So now here the first digit, first numeral stands for the chapter, first chapter. The second one stands for the pada, that is a section. And the last number stands for the number, the sutra number, 14, 1, 4, 14. This number is easy to remember. If you remember that 14 years of Vanavasa, 14 years of Vanavasa of Rama, 14, 14, you remember this. Okay. So this is what we have seen so far. Now I have put them in a presentable format now. Okay. If you have any doubt up to this, you can ask. Then I will introduce something new.
Saladji,
Yes.
I don't have doubt, but this avyas also it is padam, but not declinable.
Yes. Avyas also padam, but they are not declinable like Rama. It doesn't undergo any change. It means that the pratyaya cannot do any karya on the pradipadikam. Therefore, it remains as it is for all the.
Avyas also works as a conjunction and proposition in the Saṃskṛtam.
Sorry, again.
Avyas are meant for to just like Saṃskṛtam
Prepositions.
They are not adding two.
No. Saṃskṛtam, we don't have prepositions. That is what we have. The shabdas. Remember, shabdas. That is the declension of shabda as the prepositions built in. For example, you say Ramaha is karta. Ramam, it is the karma. Ramena, by Rama we say. By Rama, with Rama and all. So the prepositions, see, the prepositions, what you call in English are, you have got name in your own, the native language. So these are built in the noun forms itself. Namapadam itself, it is built in. So don't think the prepositions are available separately. No. See, since prepositions are built in the Namapadam, that is why you can jumble the words within a sentence. Ramaha Vanam Gachati, you can say. Vanam Ramaha Gachati, you can say. Anyway, you can, but in English you cannot do. Suppose Rama kills Ravana is there. The sentence is there. Rama kills Ravana, it makes sense. Now you interchange Rama and Ravana. Ravana kills Rama. The meaning becomes different. In Saṃskṛtam, it will not happen. Ramaha Ravanam Marayati. You put Ravanam anywhere in the sentence, Ravanam will remain the object, the karma karaka. Okay, that Ravana will never change. He remains the karma karaka, and Rama will remain the karta. And the kriya padam is marayati. The karta corresponding to marayati, the kriya is Rama. Wherever it may be in the sentence, it will never change. But it is not like that in English. So what I'm saying is the prepositions are built in the declensions, the declension of the shabda itself. So we don't have separate preposition, and avyayas are not preposition. Okay, avyayas are that which cannot be declined. Like in but is there, and is there, if is there, then is there, when. All these words cannot be declined. Those indeclinable words are called avyaya. Why are they called avyaya? Because the pratyayas cannot or doesn't do any karya, any work on the prakriti. Therefore, the form remains as it is. That is called avyaya. Understand, Chandramji?
I
Yes.
understood, sir.
Yes.
And
Okay. Anybody having any doubts? You can ask. You ask doubt only. What we discussed in the topic we discussed only. Any other doubts? You can unmute your mic and let me know so I can proceed further. Yes, no?
No, Sharanji.
Very good.
Sharanji, I have a question.
Yes.
Do we have to remember all this, the pratyas, the thing, and so each one of them?
Thing, of course, you have to remember because we are using for the dhatu. We didn't start declining the dhatu, deriving the dhatu, but we say that we have to remember titaha and titahata. For latlakara, already I mentioned. We have seen that you know, right? For latlakara,
Right.
parasmipati, natmipati, you need to remember the pratyas because when you for a dhatu, when you give the form for the purusha and the vachanam. So what is a form? Lab dhatu is there, for example. Uttama purusha ekavachanam. What is that? Labe.
Labate.
Uttama purusha. Labe. How do you know that?
Sorry, labe.
Labe. So for that we should know the pratyas. Anyway, now if you don't remember the pratyas, it is fine because we have not yet started learning the derivation of kriya padam, but we'll be learning it so later. So that time it is important. Okay. What about supratyaya? That also we'll be learning, but now it is not required.
Okay.
Okay. So the next after this maybe another a few classes after. So we'll be learning the derivation of dhatu. Derivation of dhatu. It will be with the simple dhatus. We'll be seeing it. Okay. Therefore, you need to remember the pratyas. It's not difficult also. You know already patati, pataka, patanti for parasmipada, and for atmanipada, labate, labete. So those latlakara pratyas, you remember. Those latlakara pratyas which are derived from the pratyas, the thing pratyas, the original pratyas, what I call the original pratyas, that you remember. Okay, that's important. Okay. Okay, we will move on now. So now I'm sharing another Word file. So it, next topic is it. It is it's an important topic. Like pratyaya, it is an important topic in the context of Panini. But without Panini, the language, the grammar, we cannot learn. Yeah, we can learn. Some books they teach grammar without Panini, but I feel personally that there are a lot of handicaps. So without Panini, it is not you won't get the full thorough knowledge of the grammar. If you want to know grammar, you don't want to know, you want to know only the language, that's a different thing. Okay, so now it topic. We know already it. What is a it? It is that it is called anubandha. It is an attachment. It is an attachment comes along with the pratyaya or dhatu. It could be with anything. Even in Magesha Sutra there are it letters, right? So it letters are generally disappear. It letters disappear. They are even Magesha Sutra. It is not counted. That anubandha has got a function. Anubandha has got a function of when you form a pratyagara, the pratyagara ends with the it letter. We say kar, we say shar. To say that we need the it letters. That support is given by the it letters. And whereas when the content of pratyagara, when we see there, it letters not counted. It is treated as though they are not there. That is called it. That is called it. So here in the thing pratyas, we saw tip tasdi, sip tasta, hip vasmas and all. Here the pakara and all, it letter. We saw that the last letter, hal, the last consonant, antyam hal, it, the last consonant is called it. Whereas here sakara is there, it's also a last consonant. That also must be a it. No, we say it is not an it letter. Why? These pratyas have got the name vibhakti. I've got the name vibhakti. Supratyas and ting pratyas have got the name vibhakti. So among the vibhakti pratyas, if the last letter of the pratyas is sakara, then it will not be considered to be it. So vibhakti sakara is not considered to be it. That is what I've written here. The last class we discussed this. Vibhakti sakaraha na it bhavati. That will not be an it letter. If it is not an it letter, then what happens? It doesn't disappear. If it is an it letter, it will disappear. If it is not an it letter, it will not disappear. That is why here, you can see the pratyaya tip is there. That is prathama purusha ekavachana pratyaya. And you add to the dhatu pat, it becomes patati. It is not patatip here because pakara is an it letter. It disappears. Whereas the prathama purusha dvivachana pratyaya tas is there. And what happens to tas? Sakara doesn't disappear. Patati patataha. Patati patataha. It means what? That is, how do you get this patataha, the visarga? The sakara, it doesn't disappear. It becomes visarga. So therefore, sakara is not the it letter. Why? Because vibhakti sakara na it bhavati. If the sakara is a vibhakti sakara, then it will not be the it letter. Therefore, it doesn't disappear. Because it doesn't disappear, therefore, the sakara is changed into visarga. That is by some rule. That rule is also, the rule also we saw. What is that? You can see. Vibhakti sakara doesn't get the name it, number one. You need to remember. Therefore, it doesn't disappear. Right? Then what happens? Then sakara at the end of the padam. The sakara at the end of the padam. In the example we saw, tas is there. Tas is what? The pratyaya. Ting pratyaya. Added to dhatu. Dhatu plus that pratyaya will give you the padam. So patati, pat dhatu. tas is there. Becomes patatas. What is patatas? Now sakara at the end. What sakara is that? It is a padanta sakara. That is sakara at the end of a padam. Okay. So that sakara, what will happen to that? That will be replaced by ru. It is ru. In fact, nasalized vowel. We say ru, but it is ru. That is nasalized o is there. Repa plus anunasika ach is there. And we have seen before anunasika ach, they are it. All anunasika ach are it. In the Mageshwara Sutra itself, we saw lan. There anunasika lan la with chandra bindu is there. The content of that is only lakara. The anunasika ach is an it letter. In the Upadesha, that is in Panini's work, wherever anunasika is there, anunasika ach, nasalized vowel, they are considered to be it. Because it is it, it also disappears. Therefore, the content of ru is nothing but repa. What is that? Repa. Now, where is the repa? It is at the end of the padam. So, padanta repa, we call it as a padanta repa. Padanta repa. Padanta repa means repa at the end of a padam. So, if it is at the end of a padam, and padam could be the last word in the sentence, right? Padam could be the last word in a sentence, or after which doesn't follow, anything could be. In that case, what happens to the repa? The repa will be replaced by visarga. So therefore only that thus, that is Prathama Purusha Dvivachana Pratyaya will become taha. That's why when I taught you the latlakara, ti taha anti, I said that ti taha anti. What was before? Tip tas ji, sip tas ta. You can see here. It is tas is there. Tip tas ji, sip tas ta, mip mas. And what happened to the sakara in latlakara? If you see, these are the pratyas we learned when we learned the latlakaras. Ti taha anti. And here taha. What happened to tas? The sakara has become visarga. Because this is a thing, pratyaya, that is going to be at the end of the padam, and sakara at the end of the padam. Sakara will become repa, and repa will become visarga. Therefore, taha. Similarly for taha, similarly for vaha, similarly for maha. Right? You understand this? These things already we discussed in the last class. So, now the next one. So now the repa at the end of the padam will become visarga, we said, end of the padam, or end of the sentence, or repa at the end of the padam. After that, nothing follows. After that, nothing follows. That is the end of the sentence. Or if you give a pause between the two words, that is also the end. In that case, repa will become visarga. Okay. Now, this repa is undergoing, it's going to transform into many things. That is what we are going to see now. So, up to this, you understand? Yes or no?
Yes,
Charanji.
Okay.
Charanji, one doubt, Charanji.
Yes.
Yes, Charanji.
Om is a itti letter. In Panjasha, that is not counted as a om.
Om is not a pratyaya. It is not in the Upadesha. So, I'm not saying in the language everything is a letter. Okay, only in the context of grammar we are talking about it. Right? Don't extend this to the language. In the grammar only the topic comes. Okay. Patanam is there. Patanam, Kadanam, Vadanam, Hasanam. Akara is an eighth letter. No, you cannot call it an eighth letter. We are not talking about the words of the language. The grammar context only it is talked about. Okay.
Correct.
So now, now we have the word. I'm just giving an example. Rama. Okay, Rama already say it's all here. You can see Rama plus Su. What is Su? Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana Pratyaya. When we say Su, it is not just U. It is Su. That nasalized vowel is there. It is not seen, but it is there. Understand? It is not. It is there. You don't see the nasalized symbol there, but it is there. Okay. In the Supratyaya, Su Ojas. That Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana Pratyaya, Su is nasalized. It has got nasalized U. So Sakara plus U. And what is nasalized U? Ach. It's an eighth letter. Therefore, it disappears. That's why I marked in red color. Okay. So then, so now we have Ramas. Ramas is there. What is Ramas? Su is the Supratyaya. And Rama is the Pratipadika. Now what we have is Ramas. It is a Padam. Nama Padam. Subanta. And Sakara is Padanta. Padanta Sakara. Therefore it becomes Ramaru. Ramaru is there. Right? So what happens to Ramaru now? That U is an eighth letter. Right? So the U being and the again here also that we saw that already Ru also that U is an eighth letter. So Rama plus Repa plus U. Again the U nasalized Ach that also disappears. So you get Ramar. Now what is the last letter? Repa. Repa at the end of the Padam that is replaced by Repa is replaced by Visarga. You get Ramaha. Get Ramaha. It's important. The set of the process here, the sequence involved is important. You add a Su and U is the Ach, therefore you get Ramas, and Ramas is Sakara at the Padanta Sakara, which is replaced by Ru. And Ru, the content of Ru is only Repa after removing the nasalized Ach. So you get Ramar, and Ramar becomes Ramaha. Now, Ramaha is there, right? Ramaha Kadati. When I say Ramaha Kadati. Here, what is the Ramaha? Visarga is there. Ramaha Kadati. Ramaha, the Padam, is followed by the Kriya Padam Kadati. Ramaha Kadati, we say without any long gap, without any long pause. So if that is the case, what will happen? Here, what was there before? Before becoming Visarga, it was Repa. Before becoming Visarga, it was Repa. Repa at the end of the Padam will become Visarga. If it is not followed by any other word, if it is at the end of the sentence, or without, if the Repa if it doesn't undergo any change, it becomes Ramaha as such. But the Repa can undergo change depending on what follows also. It is called Sandhi. The Repa can undergo some change. That is in Ach Sandhi we learned, right? Two words come together, and depending on what follows, the change happens. In N Sandhi and all we have seen. Therefore, both are joined. It becomes as though a single word. The same thing happens here also. So Ramaha Kadati, what will happen to the Repa? The Repa, it will see what follows. What letter follows? Here, what letter follows? What is the first letter? What's the first letter?
Ka.
Ka. What is a ka? It is not a kar letter.
Kar letter.
Correct.
What are the kar letter? Ka, pa. Okay, let me copy from the. Anyway, kar letter. It is one of the kar letter, right? So, if a kar letter follows, what happens to the repa? The repa will remain visarga. You can say the kar letter follows Ramar. Here it was Ramar plus Kadati. Ramar, no, not plus, Ramar Kadati. Here, the Repa is followed by the Kar letter, therefore, Repa will be replaced by Visarga. Repa is replaced by Visarga. Another example I'll give. Ramaha Chalati. Ramaha Chalati. Okay. So, we say Ramaha, actually, we take it for granted Ramaha. It is not even Ramaha, it is Ramar. It is only Ramar. If it is Ramar is there, if it doesn't follow anything or at the end of the sentence, then only it becomes Visarga. Otherwise, it is Ramar. Okay. Strictly speaking, Ramar was there, the Repa was there, it becomes Visarga. Ramaha. Now, Ramar Chalati is there. We are going to join. That is why Ramar. We are not going to join. We are going to treat the words independently, then Ramaha Chalati. Okay. Since we are going to join, therefore, when joining happens, what was the previous condition of the Visarga? It was Repa. Therefore, Ramar Chalati. Now, Repa is followed by which letter? Kar letter.
Kar letter.
Kar letter, Cha. So, when Kar letter follows, what happens? Repa will be replaced by Visarga. Therefore, you get Chalati, Ramaha Chalati. This is how you get, in fact, you get Ramaha Chalati. From Ramar Chalati only, you get Ramaha Chalati. Already we have studied Ramaha Chalati, therefore it looks what changes happened. In fact, it was Ramar Chalati that has become Ramaha Chalati. Similarly, Ramar Kadati that has become Ramaha Kadati. Already we are exposed to the form Ramaha Kadati, Ramaha Chalati. Therefore, we don't see any change, but in fact it is Visarga, it undergoes changes. Visarga undergoes changes, that's why you see, Repa undergoes changes, that's why you see the Visarga. So, Ramar Kadati, Ramaha Chalati. Another word, Ramar Patati. What is Ramar Patati? What will happen? You have to see now, Repa followed by what letter?
Kar letter.
Kar letter. Kar letter. Pa is a kar letter. Therefore, what will happen to Repa? Ramaha Patati.
Patati.
Right? Ramaha Patati. Now, Ramaha Sidati. What happens? Rama sits. So not Ramaha, Ramar. No, that's it. Ramar Sidati. Before becoming Sarga, it was Ramar only. Therefore, Ramar Sthitati. Now what happens? So Repa, Padantarepa. Padantarepa, depending on what follows, undergoes changes. What follows now? Hello?
Sakara.
What Sakara? Sakara is what? Is it not a kar letter?
It's a correct.
It's a kar letter. Therefore, it becomes Ramaha. Ramaha Sidati. Right?
All right.
Then Ramar Shete. What happens now? Ramar Shete.
Ramaha Shreti.
Why Ramaha? What happens to Repa? Become Visarga. Why?
Because Sha is also a kar letter.
Kar letter. So Ramaha. So therefore, what do you understand now? That is the Padanta Repa. The Repa is born of the Sakara. Repa is born of Sakara. What Sakara? Padanta Sakara. Padanta Repa, therefore Padanta Sakara. Repa is born of Padanta Sakara, and that Repa, depending on what follows, undergoes changes. Now, we are seeing the changes happening when kar letter follows. So, in all these examples, Ramar Kadati, that Padanta Repa becomes Visarga. Ramaka Kadati. Ramaka Chalati. Ramar Chalati becomes Ramaha Chalati. Padanta Repa becomes Visarga. So in all these examples, we are seeing that Padanta Repa undergoing changes. Okay. And what is a kar letter? What are the kar letters?
Kappa, cha, ta, ta.
Ka, pa, cha, ta,
Chatatau.
Cha, ta, ta.
Papa.
Cha, ta.
ka, pa, cha, ta,
Cha,
ka, pa, cha, ta,
Cha, ta.
ta,
Cha, ta, ta.
Chatatau.
Cha, ta, ta.
Papai.
Papai.
that's all.
Kappa.
That's all. Ka, pa, cha, ta, ta, cha, ta, ta, cha,
Sha,
ta, pai, sha.
Sa.
Sha, sa, sa.
Sha.
Okay, these are the kar letters. Now, we have to see each letter. Kar letter has got so many letters are there, right? So, we have seen for this Ramaha Kadati. Ramar Kadati becomes Ramaha Kadati. This letter we have seen. And Ramaha Patati. Ramar Patati, Ramaha Patati. That also we have seen. For you can see Kha we have seen. Pa we have seen. And similarly Pa also. When Pa also follows the same thing, then Ka also. This four only we will take now. Okay. What are those four? Ka, kha, pa, pa, right? Ka, kha, pa, and pa. All these four are kar letters. When these four letters follow, right? Okay, any of the four letters, any of the four letters follow, then follows what? Follows Repa. Follows Repa. When Padanta Repa followed by any of these four letters. That is Ka or Kha, Pa or Pa. Then what will happen to Visarga? Sorry, what will happen to Repa?
Repa becomes Visarga.
Repa becomes Visarga.
Visarga.
And in the, Repa becomes Visarga. And how it is pronounced? Remember that sound? If it is,
Takes the sound of
if it is
preceding vowel with the ha.
preceding vowel with no. If it is ka or kha, then that Visarga will take the sound of Jikhva Muliya. Ramak Kadati. Or you can say Ramaka Kadati. You can say separately as Ramaka Kadati or Ramak Kadati. That sound is called Jikhva Muliya. Understand? You have seen that in the when we did the Shiksha Sutrani, right? There we chant Jikhva Muliya.
Jihva Mulyam. Jihva Mulyam.
Yeah, Jikva Muliya se Jikva Muliam. Remember that. So Visarga takes the sound, that sound. When it is followed by Ka or Kha, Jikva Muliya, and when it is followed by Pa or Pha, what happens? The sound? Visarga take the sound of? No.
Like
What sound?
So,
Upadmaniyam. That is also we saw.
done.
Upopadmaniyam.
Upopadmaniyam.
Oshtau.
Oshtau.
So this is also. And what is this sound? The Visarga, what you see here, that Repa has become Visarga, right? it becomes Visarga. It can become Visarga or it can become Ardha Visarga. Ardha Visarga. Ardha Visarga means half Visarga. How do you write the half Visarga? It's very difficult for me to write. Maybe I can send you through WhatsApp how it is written. In the Vedic chanting, you will find that is, there will be one half circle and facing up, another half circle facing down, right? We have seen that in Vedic chanting book. That shows that the sound of the Visarga, it is Ardha Visarga. Repa becomes Ardha Visarga. And the sound of Ardha Visarga is Jikhva Mulya when it is followed by Ka or Kha. And the sound of Ardha Visarga is Upadmaniya when followed by Pa or Pa. Not Chandrabindu, that is different. This is Ardha Visarga is half circle facing up and another half circle below that facing down. You will find in the chanting books. Maybe I can write and show it, send it to you through WhatsApp. So that sound of Ardha Visarga depends on what follows. If the kar letter Ka or Kha follows, then Jikva Mulya, Ramak Khadati, we say. If it is followed by Pa or Pa, Ramaf Padati, we say. Punaf Punaha, right? So this is one change happens to the Padanta Repa when followed by any of the kar letter, that is Ka, Kha, Pa, Pa. Ka, Kha, Jikva Mulya, Pa, Pa, Upadmaniya. This is only 4 of the kar letters. Now other kar letters are there. What will happen to that? We will see. We will see slowly, one by one. First, you understand this. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Nothing new. Everything we know. But I'm saying the reason how it had become. Any doubts? Yes? No?
No, Sharanji.
No, Sharanji.
So those who are chanting, they know why I just chanted like that now.
We are only taking kar.
Yeah, only kar letter. Kar letter, many letters are there. Yes. And
one question, Sharanji.
among that, we have seen now only 4 letters. 4 letters of the kar letters we have seen. And the Padanta Repa becomes Visarga or Ardha Visarga. And the Ardha Visarga is pronounced as Jikva Muliya when it followed by Ka or Kha, or Upadmaniya followed by Pa or Pa. Only that much we have seen so far. Yes. What's your question?
What happens if they are not kar letters? Because we are using Ramaha
It's okay.
everywhere.
We have not seen that. It's not the scope of discussion now. We will learn it later. Now only Kar. It can be followed by any letters. Why Kar? It can be followed by a vowel also, right? So we'll discuss that. So all information cannot be given. Now we will be too much. So first we learn Kar. What happened? What are the changes that that Repa undergoes? That we will see. What are the changes Repa undergoes when followed by the Kar letter? And what are Kar letters? Another thing. What are Kar letters? I mean, what is the word? Kar letters are hard consonants, right? Katora Vyanjanani. So we are talking about the transformation of Visarga, Repa, talking about the transformation of Repa, then followed by Katora Vyanjanani. Okay. So first we will see that. Then after that we will see soft consonants, vowels, and all. Right? So we can stop here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Dhanyavad, Sharanji.
Dhanyavad, Sharanji.
Dhanyavad,
Sharanji.
Dhanyavad, Sharanji.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಶರಣ್.